Hey guys, what's up? It's Blake here from the Elite Gaming Review. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a stable nuclear reactor in Tekkit. Tekkit, guys, is a mod that you guys should definitely download. It's a part of the Technic pack, which is online. I'll put the link in the description. You guys can go get it. It's extremely fun. You get to make nuclear reactors. You get to get all these new fun toys. You get to get like instant miners, new equipment, oil. Oh, it's just so fun. So with that, I'm going to basically show you guys how to get the most stable setup for these nuclear reactors. What you want to do is if you're running, it depends on what type of reactor you're running. You can run a Mark 1, a Mark 2, Mark 3, Mark 4, Mark 5, or Mark 6, or I think you can even just run one like this. But this would be a Mark 1. This is, I mean, I guess you could call that as a mark. Yeah, that'd just be a mark. It shouldn't even be anything. Mark, and then this would be Mark 1, or, or this would be Mark 1. Anything that has one reactor chamber on top of the reactor. So that'd be a Mark 1, and then we could have a Mark 2. We could have a Mark 3. Right here I'll put a Mark 4, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, Mark 4, and then a Mark 5, which this one right there is a Mark 5 would just be like this. Oops. Mark 5, and then a Mark 6. And as you can see, guys, as the reactors, basically as the number of chambers that are put on to the reactor itself, it gets bigger, so you can have more coolant cells, more uranium, and more heat dispensers. So let me take a look at this for y'all. I'll get this. Okay, that's the size of just a nuclear reactor. This is a Mark 2 or Mark 1 nuclear reactor. Mark 2, Mark 3, Mark 4, Mark 5, and Mark 6. So obviously Mark 6 has more space, more power. But this is my Mark 5 right here. This is the setup I have. So this is the best setup, stable setup that you can probably get. There's probably better out there, but this is the one that I have right now. This is probably one of the most stable that I have found that works. I've been testing and blowing up worlds like crazy because of me not cooling it enough. So I'm going to put these uranium cells in here, and you guys can see just how well this actually works. So I'm going to get my temperature thing, and it's going to always stay at 1 or 2. End of story. Now you go right here to my MFSU, and there's my power level, and obviously I'm going to need to have it go somewhere. It's just for an example right now. So that's the power level. It's just a stable power level, and this will always stay at 2. Okay, and then let's see if I can. I'm gonna grab more uranium. Okay, I'm gonna go over here to my Mark 2, or my wow, I'm an idiot. Let me take out this uranium now real fast because I'm not really using it for anything. I'm gonna go over here to my Mark 5 or Mark 6. Sorry, I'm an idiot. My Mark 6 is the same setup basically, but if you guys notice, let me show you how. Okay. It's going to stay at a very, very, very stable temperature, and it's still feeding power at an even higher rate of that because obviously this has a whole nother reactor, more uranium, all that. This is staying at 0. Whoa, no. Oh yeah, that's staying at 0. Sorry. This is going to be at 0. Okay. I guess that means it's very well cooled. So this is like the power level that we got going out of it. That's the Mark, the Mark 1 or the Mark 5 and Mark 6. I guess I could throw. I'll do another video, I guess, of me doing a setup for the nuclear reactor by itself, and then a Mark 1, 2, 3, 4, and then all the way to 6. But this is the best setup you could possibly get for 6. Okay, so I'm gonna just. You guys want to pause it there, you guys can look at it, you guys can copy it. This is probably one of the best setups you could possibly get. And then here's the Mark V setup. I'm gonna actually put these back in here because it's pretty stable, so I mean it's not like it's gonna blow up. One thing you guys do need to know though is if you guys do not keep these stable, then all hell will break loose, and it's basically a very, very bad thing. I've got a lot of power right here. I just destroyed it, I don't know why. Let me put another one of these down. And then I'm going to cool these. Sorry, my friend just said he's getting his truck back from Hennessy today. It's an inside joke though, so it's not like okay. If you guys know anything about cars or trucks or anything, you know what Hennessy is. So this is how I have it set up now. Okay, I'm gonna show how I would set it up if I didn't know how to do it. That's not gonna work. This is how I would set it up if I didn't know what I was doing. I'm just gonna do a Mark V just because it's easier. Okay, maybe I know these things take away heat, right? So I'm gonna just kind of use these. I might throw in some. If you guys have not seen what can happen if this goes bad, then I'll show you all right now. Let me just kind of. I'm just gonna throw a simple one together. And when this blows up, I don't know if it's going to. Is my thermometer broken? I swear to God, this is not safe. See how this is very low power? I mean, it's coming out pretty quick, but basically, if I keep loading in all these, I'm just gonna blow these up because I don't want a big boom coming. Basically, if I just sit here and I just load it up with, you see how the temperature is increasing a lot. Soon this puppy's gonna probably catch on fire. Let me throw another reactor down there, and I might just throw in some cool. I'm not really gonna throw in a good combination here because there's not really. I mean, there's no saving it. Let me see. I mean, whoa, it dropped a lot with me throwing that stuff in, but it's still gonna catch up, and it's probably going to, you know, look how much that went up though when I didn't have enough coolant in there though. If you guys noticed, I've never seen it get that high before in here, so it's not gonna stay at a stable rate here. It's just gonna keep climbing and climbing, and once it gets to a certain point to where, as you can see how it says water evaporate, melting, all that. Well, once it gets to a certain point to where it's just gonna overheat and it's gonna actually catch on fire slightly, and then it's gonna make a big boom, and that's never good. So let me just throw in one of these and then throw in some more uranium because why not? I took out some of that, so I'm gonna make it rise even faster. But let's take a look at the energy. It's going. The power levels are pretty high. We need to. It's getting really hot now. I usually keep it stable at, you know, very low levels, and this bad boy's gonna blow up pretty big pretty soon. Now, I'm keeping it safe somewhat so I can kind of talk and explain what the heck's going on. But if you, wait, let me see. Yeah, see how the coolant cells are kind of getting like wrecked? I want to kind of open this up in case. Okay. Just want to keep a good eye on it. Power level is pretty high. The whole heat's ridiculous now. If I want, I can do this, and I can just, you know, be the idiot that I am, and take out a lot of the dispensers, and you can just watch this puppy fly up. So basically, if you this is just going to show that if you do not keep it cool, guys, it will blow up, and it's a pretty big explosion, I guess you could say. Uh-oh, we're smoking. We're smoking. Should I go get a temperature reading? Oh god. We're losing her. Yep, she's on fire. Okay. I'm gonna get a reading right here. Look at that temperature, guys. Now this is when, like, it kind of sits here, and it'll do this for a minute. And once it starts doing this, you guys need to know that it's time. It's time to evacuate, or it's time to freaking throw coolant cells in there like crazy. But once it gets to this, yeah, it's about to melt. And when it melts down, which is that temperature down there on the bottom right, which is coming up as soon as it hits 3,000. Oh god, I'm leaving. There we go. What the hell? It just turned into lava or fire? Oh god. Yep, it just blew up. So that's the size of an explosion from the nuclear reactor alone. So hopefully you guys understand that it's not something to play around with. I mean, obviously it's a game, so you do play around with it. But like, my whole world's basically like gone now because of that. So you guys need to know that. Make sure you build a nuclear reactor either in a place where you know how, like, it's going to be safe, or you know how to use reactors safely, which is the ways I showed you. Do not do what I just did for that example right there. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to, and I will talk to you guys as soon as I can with another video. Alright guys, peace.